In this video, we're going to look at the perimeter of a polygon in the coordinate plane. It's very similar to the area of a polygon, except for it's kind of less work. So perimeter, let me remind you, is just the length of all the sides of a polygon added together. So it's just the distance all the way around, which means we are going to be using, again, the distance formula. So let's take a look at a clean sheet for this example. If we were going to find the perimeter of this polygon, T, R, Y, just random letters chosen for no reason at all. So the distance formula, again, will be x2 minus x1 squared, and then y2 minus y1 squared, and then we'll take the square root of all of that. So what we're going to be doing is writing down the ordered pair, the coordinates of each point, and then find the distance between each point and add them all together. So let me get out my calculator. It's going to take a lot longer to write it down than it is to just do on the calculator, but here we go. So the ordered pair, the coordinates for t is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So -3, because it's backwards, and then +4. I'm going to find the distance between t and r first. So r, the coordinates are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. +5, +6. So to find the distance, I'm just going to do x2 minus x1. So 5 minus -3. That changes to plus, and then square that. So that'll be 8 squared 64. And then I'll do 6 minus 4, which will be 2. That's going to be squared, 4. And then square root all of that. So 68 square root, whatever that number is, I guess I can approximate it in the calculator right now. So 68 square root 8.246 for that first distance. And then the next one, I guess I'll do r and y. So r, we already know, is 5, 6. Y is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is y. 1, 1, -1, 2, 3, 4, just to make sure. And then I'll find the distance between those 2 points. So again, I'll do x2 minus x1. So that'll be 1 minus 5, that's -4. Of course, I'm squaring this. So then I get 16. -4 minus 6 plus a negative, same idea, -10. And I'm squaring that, so 100. And then I get 100, if I'm adding it together and then square rooting, 116 square root, so 10.770. It's approximately 10.770. And then the last thing, so I have this distance, I have this distance, I need ty. So the last thing I have to do. So t, I already know that, that's -3, 4. Y, I also know that, 1, -4. And I'll find the distance. So 1 minus -3, and then square that. So 1 minus -3 plus, that's 4. Squared is 16. And then the y's. -4 minus 4 plus a negative, so that's -8. Of course, we're squaring that. So 64, which is 80, I believe. I'm just double checking, yep. And then I'm square rooting, so square root of 80. So 80 and then square root. 8.944. So what do we know? We know that I dropped my pen. We know that I dropped my pen. So we have TR, that's 8.246. We have RY, that's 10.770. And then we have TY, or YT, and that's 8.944. So if I want to find the perimeter, I just add all of those together. So 8.944 plus 8.246 plus 10.770. So the perimeter of this triangle is just going to be 27.960, or just 27.96. And that's all you're doing. So find distances and then add them all together to get the perimeter.